South Mega Machines, we've got a rock-grinding giant that loves to turn mountains into molehills. It's the Aztec 3000 SM Surface Miner. The Aztec 3000 SM Surface Miner stretches a hulking 44 feet long, soars 17 feet 6 inches high, and weighs an earthquake-inducing 300,000 pounds. Used for grinding down rock hillsides, like here in San Antonio, Texas, to make way for new homes and roads. This 1,650 horsepower crust-crunching warrior can chew out a 20-ton, 10-foot wide, 2-foot deep swath of solid stone. Oh yeah, that's in just 60 seconds. Give it an hour, and it'll bore out 1,200 tons of terrain. That's enough material to fill a fleet of 100 dump trucks. And in case you're wondering, the rock is tough in Texas.
Well, most people are amazed that it can cut the rock, and the first reaction is, when they see this machine working in rock, well, that rock's not very hard. This is typical of the rock that you'll see all over the northwest San Antonio area. Well, this is the suspension for our 3000 SM, manufactured by Aztec. It features D8 size tracks. There's 4 tracks independently steered and controlled. So each track can go where it needs to go to maintain the angle of the cut, whether it be level or whether it be angle or whether you want to cut a curve, and allows that to move any way you want to. It also gives you the maneuverability to get around on a site and get off of the cut and get back on very quickly. This is the business end of the machine. It's the part that does the actual cutting of the rock. We call it the drum. It's outfitted with 60 teeth. Each tooth has 55,000 pounds of breakout force. You have most of the weight sitting right over the top of the cutting teeth, so it gives you the most breakout force and able to cut some of the hardest rock. This is the main frame of the machine. The machine's built very rugged for pounding in rock. Built out of 5-inch thick steel. The frame itself is this thick right in through here, 5 inches thick, all the way to the back.
As for why you need 5 inches of steel, well, this is why.
It's like being a bean in a coffee can getting shook around pretty good. That's what it's like. That's about how violent it gets sometimes. When I get off the thing and get my truck, I'm still shaking sometimes, you know that. The eyeballs are still going back and forth.
Cliff Cochran spends 10 bone-rattling hours a day, 5 days a week, coaxing America's biggest surface miner into making precision cuts, accurate to within 1/8 of an inch.
On the left side, you got your steering controls, your traction control. The right side's your hoist, which lifts the machine. Just a monster. Exactly a monster.
But if you think this monster is moving across a surface that's rock solid, well, think again.
The thing that scares me most is going over caves. Here in San Antonio, they have Edwards Aquifer up here, and it's an underground river system is all it is, basically. And you take a chance on cutting over who knows how big a hole, falling in.
And get the 3000 SM on an awkward incline. And this monster could end belly up.
It can kill you. Well, I think any machine is capable of turning over. You got to know where the edge is. You got to take the machine to the edge and keep it there to get production and make money. I mean, Mother Nature don't mess around. There's no second chances. If you mess up, it's all gone. It's all over.
But let this limestone liquidating Leviathan loose, and it's the job that'll be over. Done 50% faster than any other machine on site.
Feels like you're on top of the world. It's tearing things up.
Sorry, people, our hour's up. We got to get this tub grinder back to work. I'm Tony Saragusa. Check us out next time on Mega Machine.